Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw, it's Munoz. He tries to take the top off. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. They'll run it with Wilson. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking downfield, it's Munoz. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. off the play fake on first down. Got his man downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Can't get him to the ground. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Safe little shovel pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Andrews. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Back to pass, it's Munoz. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Quick fire on the slant. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. QB draw. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. He leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to fire. Release to the back. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. And now they'll have to dial something up on third down after the incompletion. He's looking downfield to throw. Unleashes one. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. The give to the tailback. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking for space. It's Lott. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Fires to the tight end. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it along the sideline. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Good enough for a first down.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Looking left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Zings it complete to the right. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. To throw, it's Munoz. Throws to the tight end. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wilson. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on 1st down from the 30.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for it.
There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Back to the ground game on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The hand to the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the zone. Steps away. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. And that is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
The give from the gun. Gets it past the marker. Oh, what a move to get room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. They'll give it to him again.
Yeah, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success.
Turning it on. A 20. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Finds some fresh air. He's past the 30. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking for a crease. It's locked. Got the first down and more. At the 35, he's loose. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. Headed to the end zone. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll do it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wilson on the carry. Runs through a tackle. And runs another broken tackle. Nothing but green grass down the middle. 10. Touchdown.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Fielded in the end zone. It's blocked. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. Stuck on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
How about that change-up on 3rd down? You're expecting pass, 3rd and long, and they slip a run in there? Man, really took advantage of the defense playing the sticks, playing 3rd down and long, and got it, and boy, did it pay off.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. It's a draw. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The offense will quickly use a timeout. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. He's going for it all. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. They'll immediately call timeout.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Nice move there. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And it's in for a touchdown.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up to add another. the extra point. They're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A 69-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for blockers. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Norfolk. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the left side. Jukes his way for more.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. The give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Using his legs, it's locked. Oh, he got loose. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Looking for a man. It's Munoz. Shoots it to the left. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. Wants to go up top on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Second down going up.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The give. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The snap sets up to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Christian. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They boot it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. On the run, it's Lott. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Going to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Craig. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They'll go back to the ground. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. To the air. It's Munoz. Makes the catch. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run it with Wilson. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Christian. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him redirect.
And the point after is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Right back to the well. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's locked. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. That pass is incomplete. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking downfield, it's Munoz. Got his man on the right. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilson.
And, man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll run this play from the pistol. Brown has it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Back to throw, it's Munoz. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Oh, he's got some space. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wilson on the carry. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Back to pass, it's Munoz. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass.
Gonna take a shot. He caught it. And it's a touchdown. Puts 6 on the board. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Oh, better look out! Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The give as they work on that clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. He breaks a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead in just a few minutes left. To the air, it's Munoz. That's reeled in, it's Christian. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they've got on second down. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Gets rid of it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw again. This time it's complete. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pulls it in. It's Christian. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Looking to throw for it. Got him downfield. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And it's in there for a touchdown.
Now that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ballgame.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Looking to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Right on target this time. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They turn to the passing game on third and short. They're working that left side. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Set up for second and short after that completion. Give to Brown. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Never a doubt. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air, it's Munoz. He wants a big play here late. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He was off to the races and maybe another